Alright, we're live now with Modern Warfare Season 3. I have not played this game in a hot minute. Actually, I haven't played it since Season 2 Reloaded. I streamed Season 2 Reloaded. That was literally the last time I played this game. I just did not bother touching much of Season 2. But as it usually is, I'm here for Season 3. I'm back, you know? That's usually how it is. I'm gonna put this camera back a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, I don't want to be too close to my face. When it's too close to my face, it's a little weird. Oh yeah, just everyone let me know if the sound's good. Like the sound compared to the audio here as well. I'd appreciate it. Alright, I tweeted it out. Does the thumbnail look good? I think it looks alright. It's nothing too crazy. I hopped on the new map for like 2 seconds in custom games just to get that picture. Because I like having like a picture of the map on the screen. What's up, VVVTTTT? How you doing? 1 AM? It's 1 AM where you're at? Damn. Alright, so we have 2 new maps to try. We have... Oh, we're gonna play Gunfight. We'll do that probably last. We're gonna play Pelos Lighthouse and Black Gold. Those are the 2 new maps. They added Cranked? Oh, I didn't even know they added Cranked. I'll probably try that too. They have 10v10 Mosh Pit. There's a lot to try out here. We're only doing multiplayer though. I'm not touching Warzone. I'm not touching DMZ. I'm just not really interested in those right now. I like Warzone to a degree. I just don't really care as much, and I don't really think they added anything of value. I think they added Al Mazrah Resurgence. I actually might try that out, but that's the only thing I might try out. What's up, Kermit the Frog? You know, actually, you're a mod on my other channel. I might as well make you a mod here too. Let me do that real quick. Standard moderator. They added this new thing called managing moderator. I'm not really sure what they're able to do, but I'm not gonna probably make anyone a managing moderator because I don't really know what that entails. All right, we're gonna play Pelos Lighthouse for the first map. This one is the one I'm probably more excited to play because the other one looks like it's one of those gimmicky maps, and I don't usually like the gimmicky maps. So I'll still play it, but I don't know. It's one of those night vision goggle maps where it's like pitch black and you have to put the little goggles on to, you know, actually see. Oh, the backdrop's pretty cool for this season. I actually like that a lot. Just wanted to listen to the audio myself. Alright. Don't know what's a good gun for this map, so we'll just try anything. It seems like a smaller map. Why does it look like motion blur is back on? Hold on, did they change my settings? I hate the UI for this game so much, with a passion. Yeah, why is motion blur on? That's weird. I turned that off a while ago. Motion blur is disgusting. Alright, well, it makes the game look more cinematic, but I'm playing multiplayer here. I don't really need it to look cinematic. Alright, I gotta like reacquaint myself with this game. Haven't played in a hot minute. This map seems interesting. I do like how it's a bit darker. It's obviously not pitch black, but it's not a bright map, which I think is cool because it gives some variety to the game. Don't really know how the layout's going to be. Everyone thought this was going to be an Estate remake, but it turns out only the house is from Estate. The rest of the map is completely new. I'm not really finding anybody though. This map doesn't really have a layout to it, I feel like. It's one of those maps where it's just big thing in the middle and just a giant circle around it. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it's gonna work here. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't really know how this map flows yet. We'll have to figure it out. Thinking this season beats Cold War Season 3? That's a difficult thing to beat. Season 3 of Cold War was like one of the best seasons COD has ever had. when it comes to like, you know, the CODs that actually had seasons. Obviously, they didn't do seasons before Black Ops 4. I don't think anything's beaten Cold War Season 3 or 4. Those are like peak Call of Duty from, you know, the more modern Call of Duty. I mean, to be fair though, also, if you don't like the game as much, it's obviously harder for you to like one of the seasons more, you know? And just the game not having zombies as well, it's pretty hard for me to say I like this more than probably any Cold War season for that matter. The only Cold War season I didn't like was Season 2. But even then, I didn't really hate it. I just thought it was underwhelming. I don't really like that gun, to be honest. I use it all the time, but I'm not really a fan of it. I don't know why I use it. Yeah, the MP5's much more my type of gun. Oh, you can't get up there? Really? I really thought you'd be able to get up there, to be honest. Yeah, I can't really judge this map yet, but so far it's kind of weird. I just can't judge it too much because I don't really understand it yet. Like, I don't understand its flow. Come on. Let me get some kills. I'm running everywhere looking for kills right now. Come on, right there. Nice. Got a VTOL. Oh, game's gonna end though. Damn. Yeah, game's gonna end. We're gonna lose. Unless, yeah. That guy was gonna pick up my tag, obviously. Hope I make moderator of the month. Maybe, maybe. Cranked and Gunfight are a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll definitely try those out as well. Cranked is always going to be a mode I'm going to absolutely love. I wish it was Cranked Hardpoint though, because they added that to Cold War. And in my opinion, Cranked Hardpoint is one of the best modes in COD history. Like, without a doubt. That was one of the coolest things they added to Cold War. So, I would have liked to have seen Cranked Hardpoint back, but if it's just Cranked, whatever. It's better than nothing, I guess. We're gonna play a couple games on this map and then we'll check out Black Gold probably a little bit later. I kind of want to change this.
You guys
What's
decided
this?
to play this new season?
Oh
All
my
of
god.
this is wild.
Totally.
We got people. We got
Yeah,
children in
I've
the.
seen the battle
Can you guys
pass.
hear
This
that?
is Wild.
How old are you, bro?
I'm gonna listen to them. I'll let them talk.
I don't think I should share that information. But the
Can you
new
guys
game
please be
was, like,
quiet? Can you guys please be
shanked.
quiet?
It was shanked.
Sometimes I like talking to people in the chat. I usually don't though.
Not allowed to talk
Half the
to
time I
girls.
just mute them. Half the time I just mute them. So wait, what's the new gun? KV broadside? Yeah. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm not getting the battle pass, by the way. I don't think I'm ever getting the battle pass again for this game. I'm sure I will in Treyarch's next game. I'm not bothering with this game. I don't have the interest. Because I know I'm not going to play it, so what's the point, you know? I'm not going to put the time in to play it. I might as well not even bother buying it. Let me move my webcam a little bit. I feel like it's a little too big. I can't get it. There we go. Alright. Mostly because there's 3 new 6v6 maps, 2 ground war, and this +3 for gunfight, which will work for face-off. There's 3 new 6v6? I thought there was only 2. Oh, because there's a new one being added for reloaded. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, in total there's gonna be 3, yeah. It's a good amount for sure. I don't really base my enjoyment of these things off of the quantity, though. Quantity is important, don't get me wrong, but I think quality is way more important. Like, I'd rather take one really good map over 3 subpar maps. You know, not saying these maps are subpar. I don't know yet. I've only played 2 seconds of this one, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna care more about the quality of it. Like, cause season 2 of Cold War, right? Let's say I didn't like that season mostly, but their new multiplayer map, Apocalypse, is one of my favorite new maps from the past 4 years of COD. So, like, even though the season itself was lackluster in content, you had a solid new map, you know? And then if we look at what Season 3 of Cold War had Yamatow, which I think is a pretty good map, Diesel, which, again, I think is probably one of the best maps in the past couple years, and then they remade Standoff, which is obviously a tried and true COD experience. Everyone loves Standoff. I'm gonna throw this down over here. Oh, there's a dude like right up here. Ah! Damn it! So yeah, you had 3 like really good maps in Season 3 Cold War, and then obviously if you add, you know, the PPSH, which was amazing, and zombies content, and what else did they have? Oh, the Warzone stuff was really cool in that season too, like the Die Hard Tower, Cranked Hardpoint, like I was talking about before, in multiplayer. The theme of the season was amazing too. I don't know, that's a really good season. It's just hard to beat in my opinion. Season 4 I liked a lot too. I didn't really see anything worthwhile in Warzone for this season other than Amazura Resurgence, and there's nothing in DMZ that interests me. I'm sure there's good stuff there, but DMZ I don't really care for. The raids and Spec Ops I don't really care for. So when you talk about just multiplayer, that's the only stuff in this season I'm really that interested in. But even then, I just don't like this multiplayer that much. You know, I tried. I've really tried. I just, oh damn. I've really tried to like this multiplayer. I played it a lot when it first came out. I just, oh god. Oh! Oh my god, I hate fucking melee weapons. I like both maps assuming they turn the lights on for the night map. Are they gonna do that? Because they probably should. I don't think the whole night vision gimmick thing really is a good idea. Like, as default. It's a fine little like side thing like they had in Modern Warfare, but for the main like version of the map, I don't think that's a good idea. See, hopefully they have a regular version of that map. COD maps are so linear that a perfect map doesn't really stand out. I'd take the quality of Yamato and Diesel over the 2 new ones, but we've got lots for other MP modes. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do kind of agree with you on that. The whole, like, the map thing. I do think people... I don't think map quality, like, is that huge when it comes to certain differences between them. Like, you can have a really bad map and a really good map, sure. But, like, 2 really good maps, they're not that different to me, which is why it's so hard to rank maps. Like, I've tried ranking, like, obviously when the new CODs come out, I rank all the maps, and that's a little bit easier because there's only, like, 8 or 10 maps in the game. But when you start ranking, like, the best of the best together, it's so hard to, like, decide differences between them. Like, I can't really explain why I like Standoff more than Summit. You know, I don't... It's hard to choose something like that. There's not really a clear-cut, definitive best one compared to those 2. I can confidently say I like Standoff more than, you know, a bad map, though, for sure. But it's really hard to rank maps like that. I still want to do it. I have this plan of ranking every single multiplayer map, but I don't really know how it's gonna work, because like I said, it's really hard to find differences between certain maps. It's like, yeah, they're kind of both same quality. They're both good. There's a guy running around here with a melee weapon. I really just want to kill him.
Oh.
Some dudes in here. Oh no, they're upstairs. Bro, this house is a shit show, man. Just constant stuff happening in it. Certainly not a bad map so far. I don't really know if... Oh, come on with these melee weapons! I could really go without melee weapons in COD. I've never liked them. They've always annoyed me. I don't think I've ever been like, yeah, that's a fun thing to get killed by. It's always so annoying. Yeah, I do find that funny, the whole, like, everyone's complaining about lack of maps, and then they just want to play Shipment all the time. That's just the COD community. That's how they are. I think, honestly, I talked about this before, the solution to that whole Shipment problem, the fact that everyone only wants to play Shipment, you just gotta add more maps that are the same size as Shipment. And they already have those in Gunfight. You might as well just throw those on 6v6, and then boom, you have a shitload of small maps for everyone. Like, Treyarch never has this issue because they have Nuketown, but then they also have other really small maps. I don't want to say really small, but they have other maps that are almost as small as Nuketown. Like, look at Cold War. You had Diesel, you had Crossroads Strike, Collateral Strike, even Armada Strike was kind of small, Miami Strike. Like, these are all pretty small maps. So you don't need Shipment 24/7, you just have these other small maps. Yeah, they're not as small as Shipment, but they're all that a game has to offer, and people absolutely love it. And the game pacing is fast too, so it doesn't really matter. They don't need Shipment 24/7 in Cold War. But everyone just wants that, because there's really no other maps that are that small. I guess Farm 18 is close to it, but that's about it. They might as well just add more small maps like that. And maybe don't add Shipment in Season 1. That's another thing they shouldn't have done. Because it just makes everyone so, like, they just want to play that all the time. Because most COD fans, all they care to do is unlock camos. Which is another problem in and of itself. If the main appeal of the game is grinding camos, there's a problem with your game. You need other things that people want to play the game for. You can't just have it be a grinding simulator, which is basically what COD is nowadays. And that's, I think, one of the biggest issues with it. They gotta focus more on fun. They gotta focus more on it being replayable, just to play, you know? It shouldn't be all about going for camos, and that's it. I like that aspect of it, I do, but that shouldn't be the main appeal. It shouldn't be the only reason people play. Because if that's the only reason people play, then that's kind of sad. Which is why I don't really go for camos anymore. I don't really find it to be that fun anymore. You're just grinding the game. If you don't like it, what's the point? You know? So many people who despise this game, and they just grind the camos just to say they have the camo. Like, what does it matter if you don't like the game? Like, I go for the camos in Cold War because I liked Cold War. I still never got it, but I at least tried because I liked Cold War. I got Dark Matter in Black Ops 4 because I liked Black Ops 4. I didn't bother in Vanguard because I didn't really like Vanguard. Although I did like this, the overclocked mode. If that overclocked mode was in the game 24/7 from the start, I probably would have gone for the Mastery camo in that game. Because that was a fun mode. Yeah, this map's not terrible. I don't think I'd particularly think it's amazing. It's just, it's whatever. Not my favorite either, but I think this is a great season for content. Oh, definitely, they have a good amount of content for multiplayer. I can't speak on the other modes. Just the game not having a good third mode hurts it a decent amount for me. I don't hate the goggles, it's just how bright your laser is when everyone can see through the wall. I'll have to see it for myself. I'm not really sure how it's gonna play.
That shit good.
I don't know, it's just because it kind of takes away from, like, the look of the map if it's just all night vision, you know? Yeah, no, it's not easy to rank maps. Problem is the mechanics are designed to play slow. Yeah. They said they changed movement. I honestly didn't really notice any changes just by playing now, but I'm sure they changed something. I'm not gonna try to act like, you know, they didn't actually change anything. I'm sure they did. I guess we'll see. But what was I gonna say? Oh, we got grind. Grind's a fun mode. I'm excited to play grind. We'll probably make new classes after this game because I don't really want to rock with these classes anymore. Kind of want to change it up a little bit. ISO Hemlock. We don't even have that. Yeah, I don't have a lot of these guns. If you haven't realized, I don't play this game. The only games I've been playing the past few weeks, I haven't been streaming it. I should be streaming it. I've been playing on my own because I'm trying to get, I'm trying to play more zombies recently. I've been playing a lot of zombies because I want to get some gameplay for certain things I don't have gameplay for. So when I make videos on these things, I can actually have gameplay for everything I want to talk about. So I did the Voyage of Despair Easter egg the other day for the first time since like 2019. I should have streamed it, but I just did it on my own, and it was fun. I used to not like that Easter egg, but honestly, after playing it again, I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. But I want a gameplay of that. I wanted some gameplay from some World War II stuff. Maybe I'll stream that stuff soon. I've been having fun though. Zombies is always going to be fun to me. I'm never going to get bored of zombies. I can go back on any zombies map and probably have a good time with it. There's so many maps out there too, so you're never going to run out of content. It's like 50 plus maps. And even if I've done the Easter egg already, like, they're fun to do again, you know? I don't do them every day, obviously, so if you do it like once every now and then, it's a good time. Put that mic right there. Oh shit. Fucking jumped in the water. Forgot this isn't Modern Warfare 2019, so you actually can live in the water. Or, I mean, swim in the water, you know what I mean? Oh, I was behind the corner. 12v12 should be permanent and at launch every year. Agreed. Yeah, they don't need the whole combat pacing from Vanguard thing. They literally just need 12v12. That's it. Just have 12v12. Have 6v6, 12v12, maybe 10v10. I wouldn't really care if it was 10v10. Something like that. And it should be on every map. And there you go. That way, the bigger maps could actually flow decent. Honestly, also, I wouldn't be mad if they just made it so 6v6 was on all, like, small to medium-sized maps, but any large maps in the game automatically are on 10v10. That would be fine, too. I wouldn't mind that. But there are some people who enjoy, like, big maps with 6v6. I personally don't get it. I don't get how you can enjoy that, but I guess everyone enjoys their own thing. I don't know. This map is the estate house, but it's a little bit different, so it's kind of confusing me sometimes. But it's not exactly like the estate house. Honestly, I think this is, if they wanted to remake Estate, this is actually probably the better way to do it, because I personally think Estate is a trash map. Not trash, I just don't think it's good. I think it's one of the most overrated maps of all time. People only like it because it's, you know, nostalgic. I never thought Estate was a good map. It's just not. Estate's like one house, and then there's just a bunch of grass and trees and stuff. And the rest of the map, which is a pretty big map, the whole map is basically unplayable. There's just no reason to be outside there. Everyone just runs to the house, which is fine. So what's the point of all that area then? What's the point of all those little trees and little cabins and warehouses that basically nobody ever cares to go at? Because the main appeal of the map is... oh god, come on. No. I had so many tags. The main appeal of the map is that just the house. So you might as well make, you know, the house in the middle rather than like in the side of the map. And I think this map kind of did that, so... I actually think this map kind of just fixed my problem with Estate. Not saying it automatically makes it an amazing map or anything, but I think, you know, it's alright. It's also a big thing that's hard to rank maps. A big reason it's hard to rank maps is because a big factor of the maps is also just the game itself. Like, you could have a really good map, but it's in a really bad game. So it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I love this map even though I don't like how it plays in that game. So I try my best to, like, not think about the game and just think about the map itself. Or sometimes I just say, fuck it, I have to rank it as part of the game because it's kind of hard to think of it, although, you know, differently. Like, a good example is Strike Zone in COD Ghost. Strike Zone is a really good map. It is. But I don't like ghosts. I don't like the gameplay. So Strike Zone is not a map that I really find to be that fun in that game because I don't really find ghosts to be that much fun. But if Strike Zone was in Black Ops 2, for example, I think it'd be pretty fucking good. Alright, let me place this down over here. Oh god. They got snipers. Oh god. I feel like me running down that way is just gonna get me killed, so I'm gonna go all the way around and try to actually, like, flank. Because flanking might actually be the better way to do this. Nice. Should I run out and get that tag? Fuck it. Run! Oh, nice, nice. Let me drop these in the bank. Nice, got the gunship. Let's call that shit in. Where could we call it in? Maybe hide over here? I don't know. Let's call it in. Hopefully it's a good map for the gunship. I don't like the streaks in this game. They're not very good, I'll be honest. Infinity Ward just has not been doing good with streaks lately. Like, compared to Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, I don't know what happened to Infinity Ward. Actually, fuck that. Even Infinite Warfare had good streaks. It's really just been Ghosts and the recent 2 Modern Warfare games have had pretty meh streaks. I don't really find these to be either they're not fun and they're not very good. They can get some kills sometimes, but normally they're not really that crazy. Like, I've already got low fuel. I've gotten like maybe 5 kills with it. Like, the Cold War gunship is outstanding. It's so good. Same with the Black Ops 4 gunship. But this gunship is just kind of, it's kind of just boring. Not very good. Even Vanguard streaks weren't half bad. I hated the fact that they didn't have score streaks, but at least the streaks were good. That's actually a video idea I had. Ranking every Call of Duty by its score streaks, or kill streaks, whatever you want to call it. I think that'd be a fun video. Reusing iconic assets and putting them into new maps is a good idea. Yeah, I actually think it makes sense. I'm trying to think of other examples that they could... Oh, I would love for them to do this, especially in the next Treyarch game. Do that with zombies. They did this like once or twice, but why not make some maps off of zombies maps? They already have the assets there. Reuse the assets. Like, there's no reason why, like, Kino or Toten, for example, is actually like, it's a 3-lane map. When you think of Kino, that could work really well in multiplayer. All you have to do is blow off the roof. Because obviously you need some outside areas. Oh god, oh god, oh god. You need some outside areas so people can like use their kill streaks and stuff. Sorry about my dog barking in the background. You gotta use kill streaks and stuff, so they have to blow off the roof, but you can make Kino or Toten be a really cool multiplayer map. There's a lot of maps that could be in multiplayer. From zombies. Alright, this might be the last game we play on this map, because I feel like I'm getting everything I can out of this map. I think it's okay. I don't really have a positive or negative opinion on this map. It's just kind of there. I don't know. I've been hearing bad things about it on Twitter, so I was expecting much worse. This is just fine, I guess. Definitely not a competitive map by any means. It's just kind of like... eh. It gets the job done, I guess. How do we only have 19 kills that game? I feel like 19 kills, really? We got a gunship. Alright, let's back out, because that's all I'm gonna get out of that map, probably. Make a new class, because I actually want to try to make a cool class with something. What should we use? The Lackman, maybe? No. I've already maxed out most of these guns. We're just gonna use a Scar. Honestly, don't know what the best attachments are, so we're just gonna throw on stuff. Because I don't fucking know. And I don't really care to learn, so I'm just gonna throw on stuff and hope for the best. Whatever makes your gun faster is usually what I care about. I like extended mags too. 60 round mag seems nice. Alright, that's fine. That gun's probably extremely slow like every other gun in the game. Let's play Black Gold now. I want to try out Black Gold. Oh no, Zombies in Spaceland. Oh my, they need to do something with that map again. They need to. I don't care what it is. My ideas were either throw it in Warzone as a location. Would it really fit? Probably not. You'd have to make, you know, it'd have to actually make sense, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool in Battle Royale. But in multiplayer, that'd be pretty cool too. Alright, so this is the map. Yeah, without night vision, this is a nightmare. Yeah, you can't even play this map like this. Yeah, you need the night vision. You need it. Oh, it's one of these where you have to ADS like that. See, that's why I don't like it. I don't want to ADS like this. I know it's like the night vision thing. It's what you're supposed to do because you need the laser, but I just wouldn't. I wouldn't want to play this for more than like a game. This is like a gimmick, you know? Cool gimmick for a side game mode, but not for a main map. To me, that's just a terrible idea. What is this, the answer? I wanted to pick up that gun. It was called the answer. I wanted to see it. Where is this map, by the way? Is this like from Warzone? I can't even tell. What does it look like? Wait, how the hell do you check the map? Oh, there. Pretty big, actually. Probably from a Spec Ops mission or something. I doubt this is a original area they made just for this map. I could be wrong though. Probably from Spec Ops or Campaign or something. Damn.
Who's got explosives? No, I'm going down.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't think lack of content is the problem for this game. I feel like that's what everyone's been saying, but I honestly don't think that's the issue. I think people just assume that's always the issue, and that's the reason they don't enjoy it, but there's probably a deeper thing that's actually causing you to not enjoy it. You shouldn't get bored of, you know, even if there's only 10 maps in the game, you shouldn't get bored of that so fast. You should still be able to have fun with it. I mean, look at Cold War. I still had fun with 8 maps at launch for quite some time, because I actually liked the game a lot. But no amount of maps in this game is going to automatically make me go, oh shit, it's an amazing game. I don't think this is a terrible game, by the way. Let me make that clear. I still think this is a step up from Modern Warfare 2019. I stand by that. I've said that since launch. I still stand by that. But in no way do I think... In no way do I think that's that big of an accomplishment to be a step up from Modern Warfare 2019. I'm actually really curious to see what Sledgehammer does next year. Like, my curiosity is peaked. Obviously more curious for Treyarch's thing, but genuinely have a decent amount of curiosity for whatever Sledgehammer does. I feel like we should have gotten more leaks by now. We've gotten some leaks, but I don't know. It's April. The reveal should be in the next couple months, right? I think the Modern Warfare 2 reveal was in... I'm actually gonna mute these guys. How do I mute them? Fuck, why is muting so confusing? Used to be so easy. Whoever's using the sniper is driving me nuts. So snipers can ADS, but regular guns can't? That doesn't make any sense. Well, it does, because obviously you're not going to have a sniper hip firing, but I feel like this whole thing is just... I don't care about realism. Let me ADS, like, my red dot. I know that makes no realistic sense, but who fucking cares? You know what I think would be actually really damn cool? Here's my idea. The whole night vision gimmick. Use it on a map, but don't make the whole map with the nighttime. So hear me out. The map is daytime. It's a regular map, normal daytime, whatever. And then there's a warehouse in the middle of the map, and it's like the central point of the map. And the warehouse is pitch black. The windows are shut, everything's shut. It's really dark. You can still kind of see, but it's so dark, so night vision actually makes sense. That would be fire. So most of the map is normal. You can still see regularly. Maybe not daytime, but like nighttime, like that map we were just playing, where it's night, but you can still see. There's moonlight or something to make it so you can still see. But there's a warehouse that has the B flag and domination. So you need to use the night vision when you go inside. So you have a reason to take off the night vision when you go outside. I think that would actually be kind of cool. And you can be like, all like, you know, you put on the night vision when you go inside, and then you do that little ADS thing around the corner. But when you're outside, it's just regular. You're just like, you know, a normal map. Because otherwise, it's just weird because you have this night vision mechanic. Well, why even let you take it off? It doesn't really make any sense. And it kind of just makes the whole map feel like this gimmick. Whereas if it was one little part of the map, I think the gimmick would fit more. Just my opinion. Cold War was underrated. Snipers were hella annoying though. It was definitely underrated. I think people are giving it more love now though. They definitely did not give it love whatsoever back in the day. I'll play this map one more time, I think, and then we'll play some other stuff. Actually, I don't know. Do I really want to play this map again? I feel like I'm not gonna get a different.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get a different experience. I don't like the map. Let's play Gunfight. Let's just play Gunfight. I don't really think I'm gonna have a new experience all of a sudden. Adding Gunfight to the title because I kind of forgot that was going to be a thing. So there's 4 maps for Gunfight, right? We got Exhibit, there's Shipment, there's some map called Alley, I think, and I don't remember the other one. But here's another thing I could talk about with Gunfight. These maps should also be in 6v6. You might as well. You have them in Gunfight, they're outside. You might as well throw them in 6v6 too. Like Shipment's already there. So put this, you can just call it Exhibit, it's just a smaller version of Museum, that's fine. We've all been asking for a small version of Museum anyways. You could add the Alley map, I saw gameplay of it, it's outdoors. As long as it's outdoors, it fits. The only reason why Cold War had to make a separate playlist for the 6v6 gunfight things is because those maps were indoors, some of the maps were indoors. So you can't add it to 6v6 when it's indoors because you need score streaks to work and they can't work when the map's all inside. But this map, this would work just fine. It's a very small map, but so is Shipment, so why not add it to 6v6? You could even have a playlist called Small Maps or something, and it would be, instead of just Shipment 24/7, it would be Shipment and these other maps. To me, that would be perfect. That'd be perfect. But yeah, no, Cold War was underrated. I didn't like the snipers either, but I didn't like despise them. I know some people thought it ruined the game. I thought it was just like, it was just a nuisance sometimes, but most of the time I didn't really care. Damn. Oh, I didn't know it was that. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Actually, I don't have to reload this. Oh. Yeah, this map would easily work in 6v6. Look at this. Spawn right back here. Bro, I'm carrying this dude right now in this game. Carrying. I'm about to give him the dub. But yeah, no, this would work. Look, it's tiny, but you have spawn points. As long as you have spawn points, it works. That's all you need. Oh no, snipers are gonna be kind of nuts. Oh, damn! Alright, no, these guys are good with snipers. these guys are good with snipers. They know how to use snipers. Alright. That's something. Alright, we have to be a little bit wary of that now. Nice. Oh, I see him. He's at the right. Damn! Okay, come on, dude. Come on. Get a kill. I've gotten 3 more kills than you. Come on. Ew, not this player view. Damn. Come on. Stop moving around. Just ADS in one little area and get the kill. He's so gonna die. He's so gonna die. Pull out the other gun. Oh, this dude's stupid. Are you kidding me? Was there a pistol on that class? If there was a pistol, I'm gonna be really pissed. There better not. There was a Are you kidding me? Bro, use the pistol next time. Oh wait, no, this is a new class. Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. I'm sorry. Now I feel stupid. Now I feel really stupid because this is a different class. Oh. He left? Alright, well, it's a 1v2 now. Guess it's a 1v2. We'll probably play 1 game of Cranked, and then I think we'll play Al-Mazrah Resurgence, and then we'll call it a day. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe 2 games of Gunfight, though. Well, not just this one. I want to try out some of the other maps, too. Damn. Yeah, that was... I mean, it was a 1v2. What was I gonna do? I don't think I was gonna come back. Oh well. Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about the new map being too big. But I don't think that map was big. I don't know. I personally just don't think that map was that big. That was like a medium-sized map. It was just it's just the game is slow. So of course you're not going to be able to find people when the game is slow. But like I said, if you want really small maps, they should just throw these in 6v6, man. Throw these in 6v6. Let's check out this one. So I saw some gameplay of this, and I thought to myself, yeah, this could probably work in 6v6. It looks a little weird, sure, but I think it would work. It's the kind of hectic mayhem people like. That's just like Shipment. You have some. Yeah, this would easily work. Are you kidding me? Oh, this would so work in 6v6, without a doubt. It's got, like, fucking layers to it. This is a gunfight map? Are you kidding me? This could easily be 6v6. Easily. Black Ops Cold War campaign is so shit and bland compared to BO1 and MW 2019. I liked Black Ops Cold War's campaign, but I do agree that Black Ops 1 and MW 2019 were better campaigns. I still liked it, though. I don't really think there's many campaigns in COD that I don't like. Like, the only one that I think is below average is maybe, like, the Black Ops 3 campaign. That's, like, the only one I could say is, like, below average. Maybe Ghosts, too. I didn't really think Ghosts was that good. Most of them are pretty good, though. And I actually do think the Black Ops 3 campaign story is actually kind of brilliant, but it's brilliant in a way where it's like, it just doesn't, it's not executed well. Like, it's not explained to the player at all, like what the story actually is, and you have to do your own research to kind of understand it, which I think that works for, like, the zombie storyline. I like how the zombie storyline is all secretive like that, but for a linear campaign experience, you kind of need the story to make sense to the majority of people, and because it really didn't, it just didn't really work. Watch this, I'm gonna throw that over there, so he's gonna think I'm going that way, but I'm actually going this way. Nah, he didn't fall for it. He didn't fall for it. How this game flops so hard? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly expected it to be a very popular game. I think I knew I wasn't gonna like it from the start, honestly. From the second they announced it was gonna be like Modern Warfare 2019, I knew I wasn't gonna like it. But it is, but somehow they took the aspects that Modern Warfare 2 2019 fanboys love, and they just removed those aspects. I don't know how they managed to piss off everyone. I don't know. It's crazy to me. It is crazy to me. We're also at a time now where it is very hard for the COD community to be pleased by like anything. So honestly, I don't think anything COD does in the future is gonna necessarily be loved by anybody. Like, can you think of a COD game that has been like universally loved by most people, like 80 to 90% of people? Oh yeah, no, it's high selling. It didn't flop, no, but it flopped in terms of community reception and post-launch success. Like, there hasn't been much. Like, the player counts are extremely low, and this is what do you call it? This is public information. It's not like rumors. The player counts have been very low over the past couple months. Warzone 2 is like the lowest it's been since like ever. You know, lower than Warzone 1 ever was. It's not making that much revenue anymore. It sold really well, that is true. But it's just not, the community reception of the game is really low, and people are just not playing it nearly as much as they played other CODs. So it flopped in that aspect, but yeah, it didn't flop in sales. I don't think CODs are ever gonna flop in sales. As long as they have Black Ops or Modern Warfare in its name, it's gonna sell well. But selling well doesn't really matter because they make a lot of the revenue from microtransactions nowadays. So you could make a lot, but from like game sales, but at the end of the day, if it's not doing well otherwise, Activision's gonna see it as a problem. Because they want to make as much money as possible. Hey, he's not a troll. He's just sharing his thought process on the game. I think this game, I don't know. I wanted a lot from it, but I didn't really expect it because it's Infinity War's just not been really, they're not my thing anymore. I don't know. They never really have been, to be honest. I've never thought Infinity Ward's games were that great. Like, I know a lot of people, they're like, the OG Modern Warfare trilogy is a masterpiece and these new Modern Warfare games suck. I wasn't even that crazy about the OG Modern Warfare trilogy in terms of multiplayer. I loved the campaigns, but the multiplayer, I never thought that was that great. Nostalgic for it, sure, but I never was like, oh, this is the greatest. I was always more of a Black Ops guy. I think everyone knows that. Now, Infinite Warfare was another story. Infinite Warfare was fire. Infinite Warfare was amazing. I loved Infinite Warfare. That multiplayer was on point. I bet the player count is quite higher than Black Ops Cold War. I don't know, actually. I don't really know. I don't really know if there's a way for us to know. I would like to see those stats, but I don't really know if those exist, so it's kind of hard to see. Because they don't reveal, like, player counts, so the only player counts we have access to is, like, the big news when it's like, oh, the player count has dropped 80%. Something like that. We never get the specific numbers. We never get, like, oh, this is the exact number. So that's kind of why it's hard to tell. But we do see, like, the big headlines where it's like, oh, you know, 80% of the player base has dropped off. Something like that, you know? That's all we really get. Alright, I'm gonna try Cranked. I want to try Cranked. I don't know how long it's been there, but we're gonna try it. I don't know if it's higher. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Obviously, it's all up to personal opinion, but it does matter for Activision and what they decide to do with that information. I loved COD 4 and MW2, wasn't a big fan of MW3. Yeah, I do like COD 4 and MW2 more than MW3. I think MW3 just, they fixed a lot of the problems that MW2 had, but then they also added other problems. So it was kind of like a one step forward and one step back. I don't know. They're kind of equal to me. I don't really think I have a big difference in opinion between them. I like COD 4 more than both of them, actually. COD 4 is my favorite Modern Warfare game, which is a surprise to a lot of people. COD 2023 campaign is Modern Warfare 2 Part 2. There's no way it's another new series. So what it's probably going to be is like a spin-off. Whether that's a prequel to some character or a spin-off with one of the characters, I'm not sure. My prediction is I think it's going to be a Ghost spin-off. I think it's going to be just about the character of Ghost. You're going to either play as him or play alongside him, and it's going to be some separate story. It's not going to have anything to do with it's not going to be like a sequel. It's not going to be Modern Warfare 3, right? It's going to be a spin-off. That's what it's going to be. That's not what I was hoping it would be, but they decided to do that because of the, what do you call? The whole, it was supposed to be an expansion, and then they turned it into a separate game instead. So it's probably just going to be a whole spin-off of some sort. Alright, I'm really excited for Cranked. Cranked is actually, like, always fun because nobody can camp. It's so nice. It's so nice knowing nobody can camp. I'd prefer if it was Cranked Hardpoint, but like I said, can't always get what you want. I'm expecting it to be called Modern Warfare something. Well, this is what my idea was, and it'd be hilarious if it actually happened. So you know the game COD Ghosts? It's gonna be Modern Warfare Ghosts. Because it's gonna be about Ghosts, and it's gonna be some new Ghost clan or something. Imagine Ghost starts this group called the Ghosts, and it's like a paying homage to the COD Ghosts, and they literally just call it Modern Warfare Ghosts. That'd be kind of funny. It's gonna be a Modern Warfare. It's gonna be Modern Warfare subtitle. That's what it's gonna be. Just like we had Black Ops Cold War. It's not gonna be Modern Warfare 3. They're not gonna call it Modern Warfare 2.5 or some shit like that. No, it's gonna be Modern Warfare subtitle. And then Black Ops, the next game, is gonna be Black Ops subtitle, probably. Not Black Ops Cold War 2, that would be ridiculous. It's gonna be Black Ops and whatever they want, I don't know. Everyone right now is running with the name Black Ops Gulf War. I don't like that name at all. I hope it's not Black Ops Gulf War. Even if it's about the Gulf War, I don't want that to be the title. Which it probably will be about the Gulf War, just because it's supposed to be set in the 90s, according to a lot of reliable leaks and rumors, so it's probably going to be about the Gulf War. Which doesn't excite me that much, because the Gulf War is kind of a very contained war in just a few locations. Oh, I'm fucking going off right now. Holy shit. This is a good gun. What is this gun? I can't even tell what this gun is. Let me... Oh, it's the cast-off? The AK? With a lot of attachments on it, clearly. Damn it, bro stole my kill. I'm telling you, man. Cranked is just a good time. No! What a piece of shit. Bro, imagine we got a nuke. That would be insane. Cranked is always going to be one of my favorite modes. It's so much fun. Let's see how this thing does. This map is terrible for gunships, man. I don't know. I just wish Infinity Ward would make their maps better for streaks, man. I want to dominate with these streaks, but you can't. Because it's all inside. There's little, like, peaks inside, but it's very hard to get in there. Advanced Warfare's engine and technology was ready for COD Ghosts at the time. But they didn't use it because there wasn't enough. Hold on, I'll read your thing. I just wanna get some kills first with this. It's hard to do it though, because all this inside area. I don't think I'm hitting anything. Alright, whatever. Advanced Warfare's engine and technology was ready for COD Ghost of Time, but they didn't use it because there wasn't enough development time. What a shame. AW is a generational leap in graphics. Yeah, it definitely was. That game looked really good compared to the games before it. This next COD's not going to have much development time, it seems like, so... It's either going to be just ripped assets from this game, or it's just going to be a shit show, but I don't know. We'll see. Thankfully, COD 2024 has good development. Like, that has to be one of the best CODs in terms of development, so... It's gonna be good. If it's Treyarch keeps their signature design, arcadey movement, arcade gameplay, slow time to kill, solid maps, zombies, you know, it's gonna be fucking great. It has to be. I don't know what they're gonna do with Warzone and stuff, but whatever they do with Warzone, hopefully it's interesting too. I don't really need Treyarch to work on Warzone. I don't really care if they do or not. Warzone's not really that interesting anymore to me. I still play it every now and then, but it's just not, I don't know. I don't really care too much. They can do whatever they want with that. No COD has beat Black Ops 2. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best CODs. One of my favorites. I do personally like Black Ops 3 more, but I can understand. I can understand why someone would say Black Ops 2 is better, though. But I just like Black Ops 3 more because I like the zombies more, and I like the multiplayer more. Slightly. Like, ever so slightly. Like, the multiplayers are almost on point. In terms of quality. I think the only thing making Black Ops 2's multiplayer not #1 for me is... Honestly, it's two things. It's two very minuscule things. So, C4s, I fucking hated the C4s in that game. They drove me nuts. Despise those C4s. Snipers too. I think snipers were way too easy to use in Black Ops 2. They were way too easy to abuse them. Yes, they were fun, but they were too easy. People would be absolutely insane with those things, and it was just, there was no skill needed. Like, you could be insane with the DSR. I'm not good with snipers, but in Black Ops 2, I could do decent with one, because they're just that easy to use. So that's why I like Black Ops 3 a little bit more. And Black Ops 3, I know it has the supply drops. I know people hate the supply drops, but at least you got more to grind for because of that. You got Dark Matter as well. Black Ops 2 didn't have all that, so it gets an advantage there for me just because of that. And obviously, I like Black Ops 3 zombies the most. That's the best zombies by far. Black Ops 1 beat Black Ops 2 in campaign. I personally like Black Ops 2's campaign more. All up to opinion, though. No, it's not, I don't think the multiple choices was cool, but I personally don't think that's what makes it better. For me, it's a couple of things. First of all, I think the story has more stakes to it. You have more moments where you really feel the impact and consequence of other moments in the series. It fits really well with Black Ops 1. Like, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 go so well together, their campaigns. But you really do feel the consequence in what happens in the story based on everything that happens in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. You really feel it in that game. And there's, of course, the best character in COD, in my opinion, which is Menendez. I think he's the best written character. He's the most interesting character. He's a fantastic villain. Black Ops 1 does not have that really interesting villain. Dragovich is not really interesting at all. That's probably my biggest issue with Black Ops 1 is the villain, to be honest. I don't think Dragovich is that interesting. Menendez is one of the most interesting characters in COD history. So, in my opinion, the most interesting. So that's why I put that a little bit higher than Black Ops 1. A little bit. They're both masterpieces in their own way, but I think Black Ops 2 is just slightly better. And you have the futuristic stuff and the past missions. I like how it works off of each other like that. You also have actual cutscenes too. Black Ops 1 didn't have like actual cutscenes. Black Ops 2 was the first COD to actually have full cutscenes, which I think actually makes a big difference in your experience playing the game. I think it's a big difference. I don't know. Cold War beats both. Personally disagree. I like all their campaigns though. It's hard to choose. I have a video ranking all of them if anyone's curious to see my ranking. B1 has Reznov. Yeah, but he's not in that much of it. He's in a couple missions. He's really cool, yeah, but at the end of the day, I just like Black Ops 2 more. You got Menendez, you got Harper, you got Woods, Mason, both old and young versions. Hudson. I think David Mason, Alex Mason's son's actually really interesting. He's actually one of the better protagonists in COD. I think a protagonist that talks is always going to be better than one that doesn't. I never liked the silent protagonist thing, personally speaking. They always did that because they wanted you to pretend you were the character, but I was always like, I'm not, that's not how I watch movies. I don't watch movies and pretend I'm the fucking main character, you know, so I don't want to, oh, I'm Alex Mason. Like, no, I'm watching a movie here. That's basically what COD should be. It shouldn't be, I can't be immersed into it. That's just personally how I feel. So I can't pretend like I'm Alex Mason fighting in the fucking Vietnam War, you know? I'd rather experience Alex Mason's story because he's a different character than me. No matter what you do, he's not going to be me, you know? So making him silent just so you can try to be more immersed doesn't make any sense. It never has to me. It actually takes me out of it because the character just doesn't talk. I'm more interested in the story when he talks. That's the one thing I think Black Ops 1 and 2 did way better than most campaigns. Same with Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare actually had a talking protagonist. I loved it. Sliding now feels half decent. I don't really slide much in this game, to be honest. I don't really notice the difference because I barely slide in this game. I know I should more often, but I just don't think to do it. It's not as useful, I feel like, as it was in other CODs. Maybe it's more useful now, though, so maybe I'll do it more often. I don't know. Cold War has Adler and Perseus. Adler is really cool. Perseus was not interesting to me, personally speaking. He was this no-name till the very end, and even in the end, I didn't really care that much. He was just there for like 2 seconds. I was like, alright, cool. I don't know. Adler's really cool, though. He's probably one of the better COD characters. I don't know, music's pretty much on par with those two games to me. Like, Jack Wall is a fantastic composer. I think he composes both games, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. I know he composes Black Ops 2, but maybe he doesn't compose Black Ops 1 as well. Regardless, both games have fantastic music. Vanguard's campaign is up there. That's one of my least favorite, actually. Just in my opinion. We can agree to disagree. I didn't like Vanguard's campaign too much. No, we don't need blinking. No. we don't need blinking. Imagine an FPS game had blinking. That would drive the realism fans nuts. They'd be so excited. We can blink. It's basically like I'm actually there. Next thing you know, you have to wear a suit every time you get shot. You actually feel the impact. I'm not even trying right now. I hate this map. This map is so garbage. I'm sorry. It's like one of the worst maps in COD history. Like, just not fun ever. All right, let's try 10v10. I know this is not really Season 3, but we're gonna try this. Then we'll try Al-Mazrah Resurgence, and then we'll call it a day. I've already played the new maps, so yeah, let's just... Unless you guys want me to play the new maps again, let me know. If you guys want me to, I'll do whatever y'all want. Whatever y'all want. You guys can tell me. I don't care. I'll do whatever. It doesn't have to be on BO1 and Modern Warfare 2019 level to still be fire, at least in my opinion. They're all fire in their own right. I don't know. I'm so excited to see like these next two CODs multiplayers and hopefully zombies. Obviously we're gonna get zombies in COD 2024, but are we gonna get it next year? I don't know. There's so many like rumors right now. People have turned down the rumors, but I'm holding on to hope for at least something. Something. I don't care if it's round based or whatever, Outbreak. I don't care. I want some zombies. I don't feel like waiting till fucking fall 2024 for our first sliver of zombie stuff. I don't want Treyarch to make the COD 2023 zombies, though. Keep that in mind. Every time I say I want zombies in the next COD, everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be Vanguard all over again. Like, no, I don't want Treyarch to make it. I want Treyarch to focus on their own game, and that's it. I want Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer or one of the other 50 fucking studios working under Activision to make it, because I don't understand this idea that Treyarch are the only studio capable of making zombies. Anybody can make zombies. It's a game mode. It's not a fucking, like, it's not a recipe for grandma's gazpacho. Like, anybody can make zombies. Just because you didn't like the zombies modes that weren't made by Treyarch does not mean that it can never be done. It just means you happen to not like those modes, you know? I'm sure Treyarch also made zombies modes you don't like. So why not let these studios take another crack at it? Another thing, those studios aren't even the same anymore. Like, these studios changed so much, so to be like, oh, I don't want to see Sledgehammer zombies again because they made World War II is stupid, because the studio's not even close to the same as they were back when World War II came out. So why would the zombies be anything like World War II? It wouldn't be anything like it. Cameron Dayton's not even there anymore. He was the lead. It's a whole new studio. They got new people. It would be different, believe me. I want to see these studios trying some new things. I don't want just Treyarch making the zombies. I want them making their own zombies. But I want more. MW2 2022 campaign is so boring. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was the best, but I thought it was good. I think I rated it a little too high in my ranking, though. I put it like number 6. I probably put it like number 7 or 8 now, but I thought it was pretty good. I mean, anybody, if someone really likes Modern Warfare 2018, that's you know, that's up to them. But I personally was not a fan of that multiplayer at all. Like, probably within my top 3 least favorite COD multiplayers. Pretty sure Treyarch helped make. Oh yeah, all these studios help make everything. So yeah, they did help make Modern Warfare 2 2022. But they didn't like do that much. They did ranked, so whatever was going on with ranked play, they did. But other than that, they didn't really do much else. So don't assume that, you know, just because they're listed as working on the game means they like made a significant portion of it, because I don't really think they did. I think it's just they're just focused on ranked play. They might have made other tiny things here and there. There's always, you know, probably little things like that. The studios work very closely now compared to when back then. Because back then, they would never work together. It was always like, no, the CODs make their own games and that's it. Studios make their own games, that's it. But now they work really closely. Obviously, like, Treyarch making Vanguard zombies is one example, you know? COD 2024 needs to have another generational leap in technology and fidelity, next gen only. I don't really think it needs it. I wouldn't mind it, obviously, but I don't think it needs it, because here's the thing. How much further can it go? Like, the game already looks fantastic. This game looks great. Not that I love the color palette everywhere, but it looks great. I think Vanguard looked great. I think Cold War looked great. I think Modern Warfare 2019 they all looked great. I don't really need much more than that. I wouldn't mind it. I'm not gonna say no to better graphics, but I just want better gameplay. I care way more about the gameplay being better. I care way more about them actually making a good game that runs well, you know? Graphics, they've kind of hit my limit personally. I don't need them to be better than this. If it's just like this, I'm cool with that. I don't need it to be much better. Treyarch usually goes for a more arcadey look anyways. I do hope it has that arcadey feel, that really colorful arcadey feel. It could still be like good graphics, but it's just, you know, I want them to prioritize gameplay, definitely. I still like how Cold War looks more than Modern Warfare. I know, like, technically speaking, the graphics don't have the same, you know, textures, whatever. I don't really care, though. It looks better, in my opinion. I prefer the colorful visuals of Cold War over Modern Warfare any day of the week. I'm gonna leave this game because I hate this map as well. I can't stay in any of these lobbies because the maps just suck. What do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to play more of the multiplayer? Or do you guys want me to go to Warzone and play the new Resurgence in Al Mazrah? Let me know. My top 3 favorite maps of all time are Satellite, The Pines, and Raid. Interesting. I would go with Raid, Nuketown, and like Standoff, Firing Range maybe. Yeah, no, I liked how Cold War looked more as well. It's not a lie, it's just an opinion. Like, it is an opinionated thing. I know there is a level of objectivity to it, but at the end of the day, it still is visuals, and it's still gonna be subjective, you know? You're not gonna, like, you could look at something and still say it looks better than something else, regardless of it technically being of higher quality. And also, COD fans, a lot of us don't give a shit. Like me, I don't give a shit about the graphics. You could have, like I said, there's a certain limit. As long as it hits that threshold, it's cool to me, and I'm fine. Anything above that is good. That's all I need. All right, no one's saying anything, so I'm just gonna play Warzone then. We're just gonna play Resurgence because I want to try this out. I would love to try this out. Resurgence solos. Is this on a Sheikah? I don't want to play a Sheikah, I want to play a Mazrah. So you can play Resurgence quads or trios. We'll play trios, I guess. Unless, do they have an option for solos? No, they don't. They have a Sheikah solos, but no. Alright, well, let's play it. I just want to try it out. It looks interesting. The maps Moscow, Miami, and Satellite are insanely good looking when it comes to graphics. Oh yeah, all those maps are gorgeous. I think Miami is one of the best looking maps in a long time. Miami is gorgeous. I will say the difference between Black Ops Cold War on Xbox One and Xbox Series X was actually a pretty big difference. Like, it actually was. I think I'm gonna go and stream some old CODs in the next coming months, by the way. So if anybody is, you know, wants to watch me stream some other CODs, I'll definitely be streaming them. Probably on my Twitch as well, not just on here. So check out my Twitch, link is in the description of my Twitch. I want to go back to play Cold War and Black Ops 4, stuff like that. That'd be fun. Zombies as well, not just multiplayer. I want to get more into zombies because zombies is fun as hell. Alright, we're finding a lobby. I stopped someone's nuke the other day and won the game. Cool. I was playing a random game of... What was I playing the other day? It was a random game of COD World War II. I just hopped on for COD World War II for no reason. And just played one game, almost got a nuke on shipment. I was like 2 kills away. I was so pissed. I was like, come on. Have you played the Matrix Awakens demo? No, I saw the gameplay. I didn't particularly have that much interest in it. It looks good. It looks like good graphics, but I don't... Like I said, graphics don't matter that much to me in the grand scheme of things. I think it matters in story games, but when I'm playing COD multiplayer, I don't really care that much. And like I said, there's a limit. As long as you hit that threshold, it's good. It's fine by me. The same thing goes for movies. Like, I don't need the movies to look like Avatar: The Way of Water. You know, I don't need them all to look like that. As long as they look good and it doesn't look bad, then I'm happy. I care more about story. I care more about characters. You know, it's a lot of things I care more about. But there's a certain, you know, of course you want it to be at least decent. But visuals are more important because look at this right now. Look, this looks disgusting. I'm sorry, but this does not look appealing to me whatsoever. This is so gray and green and grungy. I know the graphics are technically decent in this game. They're pretty good. But it just looks so grungy, and I don't like that look. Like, the textures look nice. This gun looks really clean. But the map just looks like... I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. They make it look all gross looking. They just need to up the contrast. That's all they need to do. all they need to do. Alright, so this is Resurgence Almazra. I'm excited for this, because I think Resurgence is more fun than regular Battle Royale. I like when you upload Vanguard, Overclocked, and Cold War. I'll definitely do some more of it. Vanguard Overclocked, if they bring it back, I'll play it, but I don't know when they're going to bring it back. Because that was some of the most fun I had in a non-Treyarch game in a long time. Vanguard Overclocked is fire. It's a shame not everyone tried it out. Like, there's so many people who don't even know about it, you know? I've always been trying to tell people, like, you have to try this out. If you don't like Vanguard because, you know, you didn't like how slow-paced it was and everything like that, you should try that out. It's such a fun mode. IW keeps doing Middle Eastern themed things. It's okay to, you know, have Middle Eastern stuff, but you need to have some color. Just because you're in the Middle East does not mean it has to be gray and green. You can still up the contrast and it could still look good, you know? Are you gonna play XDefiant? Actually, yeah, oh, I should have mentioned that. I didn't mention that. Tomorrow morning, probably, or afternoon, whatever time zone is for you guys, I'm gonna be playing XDefiant, the beta. So I played it, the closed beta a couple months ago. And, or was it like in February, it was 2 months ago? It was actually pretty fun. It wasn't the best thing ever, but it was fun. I had a good time. And I'm going to stream it tomorrow. I was able to get access to the beta, or the next version. I don't think it's a beta, I think it's still an alpha. But now they're actually letting you stream it and record it. So before they didn't let you do that. I could only talk about it, I couldn't record it. But now I'm going to be able to record it. So I'm going to stream that tomorrow. I'll probably post a video on it as well. My video, I did a review for it. It blew up. It got like 100k views. I was surprised. I was like, what? So I'm going to have to do another video because of that. It's a pretty fun game. I think it is a good alternative to Call of Duty. I don't think it's gonna hit the same, you know. It's not gonna kill Call of Duty or anything like that. It's gonna be a fun alternative to try every now and then and to mess around with, but it's ultimately not gonna be like this Call of Duty killer like everyone's kind of saying it's gonna be. It doesn't have the smoothness of COD. It doesn't have the, you know, the same level of care. It's just, you could tell they're really passionate about it. Well, no, not level of care. That's not a good way to put it, because they're really passionate about it. It's just they don't have the budget, so they really can't do much more with it. They can't make it this amazingly huge thing. They're just able to do with it what they're able to do with it, you know? But the devs are really passionate about it, so that's good to hear. No skill-based matchmaking as well. That's a huge plus. Where's this guy? Oh, he's up there.
You only 3,000.
Oh, come on! I thought he was talking to me! Oh! I was gonna be nice because I heard him talking in the game chat. I thought that was him. Fuck! I was gonna do one of those things where you try to work with the enemy, but... whatever. Killzone 2 is very dark all the time. It's the same color, but it's one of the best PlayStation 3 visuals of all time. Some games shouldn't be too colorful.
Oh.
I don't think all games have to be colorful, but I'm just saying I prefer it, you know? If it's not gonna have color, it's gonna be a negative to me. I think most games should have color.
So I pop it now?
Not that it needs it, it's just, it should, in my opinion.
If you want, it don't matter when you pop it.
Just my opinion, though. I ain't the, you know... I don't know everything. My opinion isn't like the master opinion or something. Honestly, Warzone 2 is like fine. Like, I don't really think it's a bad game. Like, everyone's acting like it's terrible compared to Warzone 1. I just don't think I care to play it that much. Like, there's something about Battle Royale that's just not interesting to me anymore. It's still fun, but I'm never gonna play it multiple times in a row. Like, you will never see me playing any Battle Royale, for that matter, again and again and again. Unless I have a group of friends who actually want to continuously play. Even then, it's just like, I don't know. There's something about it, I'm not getting much out of it anymore.
Could be in there on...
It's not like it used to be. I think COD needs to just care more about their 6v6 stuff, because that's the stuff I think most of us kind of care about recently. I do kind of hope Battle Royale dies out. Like, not because I think Battle Royale had its place, but I don't know. It's only fun for a certain amount of time. I think the biggest problem with it is if you're not winning, you're never gonna have a good time. You know? Like, it's only ever fun when you're constantly winning. And that's not a good design for a game. Multiplayer can kind of be fun even if you're not good. Or if you're not winning. I don't want to say if you're not. Bro, why are these guys screaming? I don't really want to listen to them. I know they're helping. How do you mute people? Mute. There we go. Multiplayer, I feel like you could have fun even when you're not necessarily doing good. It's not like... The game's not really built for that, but... Like, let's say I'm playing this whole game right now, right? I get to the very end. I get barely any kills because I can't find anyone on the damn map. And then the game ends with me getting shot in the head with the sniper across the map. Like, I just spent 20 minutes looking around a map, not finding anyone, and just looting. To just get shot in the head. Like, that's not fun, you know? I think Blackout was more fun because of the time to kill and everything like that, so I do think it had a place for it. I think Resurgence is really fun. Which is why I'm playing that right now. But, like, Battle Royale itself, I don't know. It's just not my thing anymore. I just think 6v6, they need to put more focus on it. And zombies. We need more zombie shit. Even in Cold War, I feel like zombies was taking a back seat, and I don't want it to take a back seat, man. It shouldn't be taking a back seat. COD has a huge budget. I think it all comes down to talents. Some studios make way better story music with half the money. Yeah, that's true. But it's like, it's half and half. Part of it's talent and creativity, and part of it's budget. Because yeah, there's definitely, like, even for film, the same thing could apply. You could make a really good thing with a less budget, but obviously it's going to hold them back from making the quality as good as it could be if they don't have the money for it. Like, the same applies for YouTube videos. Like, not even exaggerating. The more money a YouTuber makes, the more time he's going to be able to put into his content, and the better products he's probably going to be able to have spit out. Not saying you need to make a bunch of money to make good content, but it definitely helps because they're able to, you know, dedicate all that time to making the content as good as it can because they're getting money. But if they're not making any money, it's either going to take them a long time to make what they're making, or they're just never going to make good content, you know? So if you see any YouTuber who's making really good content and they're also not making any money, you know damn well that dude put a lot of time and care into that shit, because, you know, he ain't getting paid for it, so he's obviously not going to be doing it all day. And if you see a YouTuber posting really good quality content very consistently, and they claim they're not making any money, they're either lying to you, or they're just rich, so they don't really care about YouTube money. Believe me. Every COD needs combat pacing. Yeah, I think it should have combat pacing. Or at the very least, a 10v10 alternative. It doesn't really need, like, the Vanguard combat pacing, but it should have other options. I do agree. Dude, why can't we find anyone? This is fucking Resurgence. Small map. There should be so many people right now. I can't find no one.
All bounty targets are down. Well done. On contract here.
I have no idea where the enemies are at.
Objective is to eliminate all bounty targets.
I think this map is too big, to be honest. Never played Final Fantasy. Yeah. COD 6v6 is dead. I don't like 6v6 in this game, I've already said that. I don't really like it in Vanguard, but I'm excited for Treyarch's next game. I think they'll knock it out of the water. Because I think Cold War 6v6 was fantastic, so I think we'll get that again with Treyarch's next game. I have hope for Sledgehammer's next game this year. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us. I'm gonna have excitement and hope for it, but I'm not expecting anything that crazy. Honestly, for me, it comes down to time to kill. That's the craziest thing. Everyone's talking about how COD's doing all these terrible things. I think all they need is a slow time to kill, and it'll be more fun than it would be otherwise. That's all I need. I'm literally so easy to please. Just give me a slow time to kill. I'll probably like your game. Literally all I fucking need. Obviously, there's other aspects to the game, but at the end of the day, slow time to kill is like the main one. That'll make me enjoy it. Which is why Vanguard's overclocked mode was actually so much fun. Even though I didn't like Vanguard, that mode was fire.
Copy. Mortar strike inbound now.
Alright, can I please get to this guy? Oh my god. Oh, hell no. Of course he has the fucking... Ugh. What is this pistol? I'm gonna pick it up though, because it looks good.
No effect on target.
Is this pistol like the OP like setup or something? Like the tryhard setup? I got a feeling it is. I don't know. Based on the fact that he has these cool camos on it. Wait, is this like the mastery camo? No, right? Is it? I can't even tell. I forget what it looks like. I totally forget what that shit looks like. It's still popular. COD is always gonna be popular. I'm just saying I don't really like it, you know? I'm not saying it's not, no one's playing it. I definitely think the overall community is not very happy with it. Like, especially people on Twitter. No, they fucking hate this game. Like, they hate Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. I don't know if how the casuals feel about it. But like I said, apparently a lot of people are dropping off and not playing it, so... I don't know. Warzone definitely took a hit, though. It's because they try to do something so different. Which I don't really mind. I like when they try new things, but... The thing about trying new things in video games, you have to have a plan B. If people don't like it, you have to fall back on that plan B. And they never really do that for some reason. Or, you don't have to change what's not broken. Instead, what you can do is just add stuff. Like, they always act like they have to reinvent the wheel, but they really don't. Just add stuff to what's already working, and then people will like it. Unless there's some actual gameplay issues with the current systems, it's hard to tell, because everyone obviously disagrees on different things. Like, I want slow time to kill in multiplayer, for example. I want that, but a lot of people don't. So, I can't be like, oh, COD devs don't know what to do, they don't know how to listen, because I want slow time to kill, and they don't give it to us. But a lot of people don't want it, so I can't really act like that. Of course, I'm gonna keep saying that it's better for the game, but does that mean they're gonna do it? I don't know. They could make a game mode, though, so that's the one thing they could do. Even if they don't make the game by default with a slow time to kill, they could at least do what Vanguard did. Even if it was a temporary mode. Oh, is the game lagging? I think the game's lagging a little bit. Oh my god, how the fuck? This is what I mean by that time to kill being ass, man. And respawning is disabled. What's even the point of playing anymore? Alright, I'm backing out. Fuck this game. Alright, I'm gonna see you all later. I'm gonna go. I gotta watch Game of Thrones, actually. I'm on Season 4, Episode 9. I think I'm gonna watch that. Very excited. That show's been amazing so far.